Welcome back, guys, to QBSYLUHV channel. Today we'd like to talk about STX Coin, potential targets for 2023 and the upcoming bull run with my custom gear set. Let's dive in. We'll analyze the chart from Binance from October 2019, but the oldest chart is here from November 17 on a Gate.io. But just to be honest, I don't remember what's going on with the stacks this time period in March 2020, but this chart on a Gate.io looks like this one. So we take a look at a monthly time frame and a weekly time frame, because on this playlist we analyze the accumulation distribution zones for investment, not for trades, for long run and for middle term targets. So if we take a look on this chart, we got one main monthly gap. Everything above $1.29 already tradable. So all gaps closed. So we got only this one huge main monthly gap, which we not trade yet. And if we take a look, 50% of this range, it can be around here. If we take a magnet, it can be around 43 cents. It will be more than normal to go and test 43 cents to close this monthly gap. It's not necessary, so we have to drop it now. But if you take a look on this current situation in the market, most likely, yes, we can sooner or later come back and close this gap. Even after this retest, we can drop like this one, and it will be the downtrend. If we take a look from December, this coin already made a 500% gains. So it's more than good for altcoins, because like you can see, a lot of altcoins made around 80%, 100%, and then collapsed it down and forming the lower low, then low in 2020. So for stacks, it's still good. And if we take a look with this FIB, the correction to 78 level by FIB, it will be around exactly a little bit lower than 50% of this gap, 78 level by FIB. It's not necessary, so we have to once again test 27 global line and 86 level by this local FIB, 35 cents, but most likely we will see sooner or later 44, even after the bounce, because now we drop under 61 local FIB. Under 61, we can see the bounce here even to 38 and then collapse it down one more time this summer. So we can trade long time period, in this range or in this range or something like this one in August. So let's take a look now on a basic FIB. We got a top here in November 2021. So yes, basically the end of bull run was here. So we can count even from this FIB or from this one. We made a weak candle. On a line chart, everything looks like this one. That's why we can draw the trend line in this way, because we cut all noise. And if we use the FIB from the top in November, we see got a correction from $3.24 to 97 cents. Bounce to 38 level by FIB, this one, and collapse it down exactly to 27 zone. Here you can see the reaction. Collapse it down to 27 level and reject here this candle, rejection exactly at 18 level by FIB. Then collapse it down one more time. And I would like to show on indicators why exactly we drop it in these levels. Then we just collapse, I guess we're forming the divergence and bounce. Bounce over the zero level, but didn't touch 23. Now we collapse down one more time. So that's why, of course, the most bearish scenario will be if we test 27 level, not even a zone, but now we'll come back and test the zone. So this zone is like order block for accumulation. Every single time 27 zone on a weekly time frame, just by my personal opinion, it's good time for accumulation for a long run. We still got this downtrend, so we not count this weeks, this downtrend. So yes, we have all chances, even the move like this one, breaking out and then retest around November, retest 44 cents before the Bitcoin halving and 2024, then recover and continue move up. We can even test 0.5 level by FIB and we'll be still in a downtrend, we'll be like this one. So if we'll see some altcoin season, we can see even the move like this one, but then retest. The drop from $1.51 or $2.18 to 40 cents once again, it will be more pain than we drop it just now. But we will take a look at what the market makers plan it for STX. So this target is still relevant. More than good to see correction in the next or this year or in 2024 to these levels. So it's more than healthy correction, you know, $2.11, $2.38. So it will be more than okay to see correction. Now let's go and double check this chart with my custom indicator set. And I'll recommend you go and watch this big tutorial how to work with my indicator set 6-in-1. Accumulation distribution zone. Now we was in accumulation here in June 2022. That's why now we can drop lower because now we're in accumulation, but at the middle, you know, here we was in distribution. So it was a time to sell because it's a weekly time frame. So every single time when you see on a weekly, we are in accumulation, it's time to accumulate. When you see the distribution on a weekly, it's time to sell your coins. That's why I use my indicator set in a complex. And I would like to show you more data on another indicators. So now we are in the middle. We have a room to drop. And also we have a room to pump to new highs and the forming divergence on a weekly. So now we're just in the middle in decision time, you know. So let's take a look on a monthly. Yes, on a monthly we're in the distribution. That's why I will not be impressed if we drop lower like this one. Not drop and forming the crazy low, you know, but yes, we have all chances. If something happened in the crypto, the STX can drop like many altcoins, drop it lower than the low 2020. So I will not so impressed, but it will be pretty hard. So the low in 2020 was here. It's March 2020 was 4 cents. So it's pretty hard to drop from 63 to 4 cents. You can open the chart on algorithm, for example. Let's take a look on crypto for light direction. Here you can see the whales accumulate this coin in May 2022 till January 2023, and the pure signal to pump this one in January 2023 pump, and we go into the sky. So now no signal to buy or sell. That's why yes, they can. Even after this correction, then can push the price even higher because we didn't see any signal to sell on STX. But it's kind of late for accumulation. You know, the accumulation stage was here during all this time period. The whales accumulate, so you can easily open crypto flight direction and accumulate together with the whales. So this is how it works. Let's go back to market mood. Here, yes, we was in disbelief zone on the weekly from May 2022 exactly to January 2023. Now we was in extreme red color, not extreme like this one, but yes, it was a time to sell. This time to sell and this time to sell again when we reject at zero level. Now we're in the yellow zone. Yellow zone last time when we distribute, we was here. So just imagine we collapsed it that time from $1.43 to disbelief zone again to 20 cents. That's why now we're in yellow zone and we have all chances forming even a lower low for STX. But I hope not. And now the market just come down to 50% of this range and we make a recover move up. But the accumulation stage was here. So now it's kind of late to buy the coin because if we count from the bottom here to even this current price, this guy's still in profit 200%. So just turn on the logic and think about it. Is it good to buy now or wait the better price? Of course, if you accumulate for a long run for the next few years, you can use the DCA strategy step by step. You can buy it 20 cents, you can buy it 50, 60 cents. Your average price will be around 40. You know, for a long run, it's more than good. Let's take a look on Trade On. On Trade On the weekly, look, we got here after COVID down, we got a major signal to buy, sell, sell, sell. After main signal to sell, and here one more confirmation. So this was the end of bull run. Not here. It was just a double top, just a fake out. So here main signal to sell. Here we higher than this high, new all-time high, but no signal to sell. because the main signal was here. And I showed you on the line chart, you just cut all noise. It's just a double top and correction. Now we got after that signal to sell because we are more than 700 days in accumulation state, in downtrend stage. We got signal take profit exactly at in June 2020. So this was the bottom, real bottom of bear market. Here June 2022, signal to buy, signal take profit on a weekly up here, and signal to buy on the next candle. One more confirmation after FTX collapse. And now we got a signal to sell. So even on a spot, even if you buy in here in June till signal to sell, even not at the top, you could make a 200% easily on a spot. So this is how it works. But here, if you bought, for example, in November after FTX collapse, you still could fix your profit at 400% profit on the spot just by one signal to buy, one signal to sell. So now no signal to close your position or take profit from this sell. So we need to see some new confirmation to take profit or recommendation close position and new one signal to buy. So that's why we're now in the seller's zone. And the last indicator, what I would like to show you, it's take profit. So every single time here, when we trade under fundamental price, we bounce exactly to take profit. We didn't touch take profit line, but based to safety trade, you could fix your position step by step, for example, till take profit. Now we try to hold the line on the weekly, the buy line. So all these lines are dynamic. And like you can see, the fundamental price now around 46 cents. We bounce from the buy line now. And if we continue move higher, we can test once again $1.23. Take profit, exit line over than $1.39, around 0.23 level by FIB. So this is how it works. Now it's just up to your own risk to buy at the buy line on a weekly or wait, because we got a big gap here. This zone can be like a good, once again, accumulation phase for STX. How high we can pump, it's hard to say, because the more conservative price for me is this area. $1.84, $2.11 for STX for this year or for beginning of 2024. Can we beat the previous all-time high? Hypothetically, yes, we can, but not every single altcoin will beat the previous all-time high. You have to understand it. Guys, I hope you like this video about STX. Write please in a comment, what do you think about this coin in general? Do you hold this coin in your portfolio or not? Subscribe channel, hit the like button, hit the bell notification button. Don't forget to join my Telegram channel. See you next time, guys.